So hi guys and welcome back to my My Team Career Mode 2.0 Season 2, and here we are for the Las Vegas GP. But guys, if you haven't watched last video, go and check it out because we drove as Yuki Tsunoda in the Brazilian GP. It was really amazing race, and if you haven't watched it, go and check it out because we got P7. But guys, it was because we started P22, we had to take one penalty, which was for energy storage, which was already 75% on. So I decided let's take as many penalties as we can. So that's why we started P22, got to P7. It was honestly guys an amazing feeling to actually attack all the drivers and be the hunter rather than being the hunted for the last couple of races where we had to defend so profusely, and this time we were the one who attacked and it was really amazing. So here we are in the Las Vegas GP. Obviously last race we were able to sign Yuki Tsunoda for our team, and we know now that Lewis Hamilton will be retiring out of this season from Ferrari. So we are going to have some more changes in the driver market. So let's just see first of all for us, because we have 2200 resource points. Let's see where we can use that. And obviously guys, I have been complaining for the past couple of races that our front wing and our front downforce is very low, so we have finally bought that upgrade. Now we do not have much resource points, but we definitely have the money, so we are going to buy the hydraulic system that was failed last race, but I did not buy it because I wanted to sign, and that has gone up. Signs cost for signing has gone up again guys, so this is getting annoying. Obviously now guys, I am thinking if we really want to sign him or not, because he is now getting more and more atrocious, because he was 32 million when we talked to him with the salary, but he is now going for 37. Obviously we can always sign Jack Doohan, and guys, the reason we are not able to get any other driver is because Jack Doohan was the one who approached us at the after the second race of the season. So that's why it gets a little difficult for me, because I am not able to go and try to get a better driver because all my slots are full for the driver changes. But guys, obviously we can do it at the end of the season. We do not have to worry about that. First of all, let's just get our everything sorted out, get our upgrades sorted out, and let's just go into the Las Vegas GP, in which we will be driving as Jack Crawford guys, because we need to take penalties. And there we are guys, after the practice we are now going to take some penalties, which is honestly really important because we do not have much upgrades to do here. So we have already done that. So energy store new, a turbocharger is new, control electronics is also new, and a new ICE, because if you look at the ICE, all of them are very worn. So guys, let's just go into the qualifying.
Stand by to see cars at more than 210 miles an hour blasting their way down the strip. F1 has taken over. It's F1 Fever, Las Vegas.
So here we are in the qualifying for the Las Vegas GP. Obviously last season when we drove in Las Vegas, it was really amazing race because we got a safety car in the Las Vegas GP when Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri were fighting with each other, and Oscar Piastri had a spin in that race. Because of that we got a safety car and we were the one actually attacking so many drivers, but at the end, even then, we weren't able to get a win, which was really looking good. But here we are guys into the qualifying for the Las Vegas GP. Let's see, can we do something in this race, which will be really important. So Jack Crawford, obviously we are taking a penalty though, so going from P22 to P1 is honestly a pipe dream, considering we are the 7th car on the racing index. That is going to hurt us a little bit, but let's see guys. First of all, in the qualifying, what we can do here will matter, because well, we will see about that. So here we go P6 in the qualifying, let's just go out again, guys, because why not? Why not try to do something and try to get as much practice as we can on the new components and the new tires. Let's see what we can do on this lap. So here we are on the second lap, guys, on the same set of tires which we did the first lap on, and this time we have gained 1.2 seconds. It is because obviously the practice is helping and we are getting better and better. So race to the line using everything, 1.4 seconds gain, and we go P2. So we went there, did not go out again, and we were able to get P2, but our teammate Yuki Tsunoda is out. Oscar Piastri, our main rival, guys, in the McLaren, also out in Q1. That is big, that is very big. So here we are, let's see what we can do into Q2. Obviously, guys, the funny thing is that it's raining right now and every driver out there is on, well, soft tires. So it is really weird time right now because it is the crossover period and you need to do a good lap here. Many other drivers have done their lap. Let's see what we can do. Obviously sliding everywhere, cannot stop the car, but we need to stop the car to get a good lap here. Let's see into the final chicane where we can gain something. Obviously let's see what we can do and race to the line using all the battery now, and we have gone the minimum fuel as we can so that we will have one lap where we can do something, and we go only P9. Only P9. We might be knocked out, and we weren't knocked out, guys, because the bottom 5 in which both the Ferraris are out, P14 and P15 for Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. So they did went down on Inters, but Inters did not help them. So that's why, guys, we are still into Q3. I just do not understand how we are here again. And obviously, guys, the thing is qualifying doesn't really matter, but still, guys, the practice helps, everything helps. Let's see what we can do here and into the final part of the lap with 2 purple sectors. Obviously, guys, these purples doesn't really matter because if you see on the upper side of the left, you can see everyone else did their laps on Inter. So this is the first lap, Red Bull tires, and here we go into P1 with a 136.1. Obviously that lap is very slow right now, so we will still not do another lap because look at that, guys, everyone went way too fast than us. But Carlos Sainz is the one who gets himself pole in Las Vegas with Max Verstappen into P2, and Senna, the championship leader, only in P3. But the problem for us is that Lando Norris is in P4, so we need to go and get Lando Norris.
Welcome to Las Vegas, and for Formula One, it's welcome back to Las Vegas. No longer do we race in the Caesars Palace car park. Tonight, the time is right to go racing in the street. 17 corners, 3 straights, 2 DRS zones, and the glitz and glamour of Las Vegas as we race around the 3.8 miles of Sin City. The strip has been taken over to become a straight tonight, commanding top speeds of around 212 miles an hour. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Webber, Ollie Behrman and Albon, Gasly, Mayer, Doohan and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Leclerc, Hamilton, Nico Hülkenberg and Lawson, Tsunoda, Stroll, Gabriel Bortoleto and Pepe Marti, Piastri, Senna, Norris and Jack Crawford rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Quitting while you're ahead, not spending too much on the slot machines and trying to get some decent sleep. That's my main 3 challenges here in Las Vegas, but what about the drivers?
Yeah, speaking about the on-track challenges, Crofty, enough about you and your challenge over the weekend. This track, you're on Monza downforce, don't forget. So every corner that comes your way, you've got way less grip than you're accustomed to in a Formula One car. So you've got to tread carefully, particularly around the higher speed content on the circuits.
We're at the back, but give it 100% and we can still come away with a decent result. I believe in you, come on.
So here we are in the race. Let's see what we can do with a medium to hard tire strategy. Well, in a race where the medium tires worn out very quickly, we need to do something big and significant. So let's just go with 3, 4, 5 lights on the grid. And here we are for the Las Vegas GP with Sainz into P1, Max Verstappen P3, Russell into P4. Now overtaking Max Verstappen, going too wide there, and Albon and Mark Webber also going wide in the Haas. Albon P4, Behrman P6, Calimere in P7, and even Alpine is in P8. So here we are starting our race, and look at that, a little bit bogged down there, but we into turn 1 were able to clear our path from P22 to P14, and we were able to overtake 2 other cars, which was Lance Stroll and Hülkenberg, though we went into the back of him, and there goes Hülkenberg trying to overtake us in his Audi, but we have the pace, we have the chance to overtake him. And look at that, guys, everything used, and finally we have stayed in front, but both the Ferraris in front of us fighting very much, so we need to overtake these guys so that we can go in front and get ourselves some points. Obviously both of these guys are fighting and going side by side in a part of track where you shouldn't, because you lose so much time, and because of that I have made contact with Charles Leclerc twice, and look at that, guys, he will try to fight, but here we go through the inside into a corner. You do not attack, but we have done it, and we have overtaken Charles Leclerc. Now the next goal is not Max Verstappen, it is Lewis Hamilton, and obviously let's see what we can do with him. He is a little bit in front, but first of all we need to defend against Charles Leclerc. Obviously we will be able to do that, and we have done that finally. So at the end of lap 1, Gasly, Hamilton, Antonelli and the one fighting with each other, and because of that Lewis Hamilton has slowed down way too much, and we have overtaken him very easily with use of our ERS. And let's see, into turn 1, can we overtake Gasly? And we go for a big dive bomb on Pierre Gasly. Our tires not listening to us, but still we make it work, still going side by side, and finally we have overtaken Pierre Gasly for P10. And now, guys, we are already into P10 after just 1.5 laps, and let's see, Duan and Antonelli still going side by side with each other. Can we attack these guys also? Obviously that will be very helpful. So at the end of lap 12, the back straight, we will get the battery to use, and obviously the DRS is going to be effective immediately after this. So here we are going side by side with Jack Duan. The DRS has been opened, and we will be able to overtake him, and we into the final chicane have overtaken. And there is Hamilton fighting with Jack Duan. Look at that, still going side by side, and it was, I think, Hülkenberg was also there. They almost went 3 wide there, but guys, we have overtaken Duan there, and now, we were able to overtake Pierre Gasly. Duan was already overtaken, so we now sets our sights on the back of Ollie Behrman. Obviously Antonelli has already overtaken him. We need to dispatch of him very quickly, because we need to catch up to the top guys who are running away. If you see on the bottom left hand side, you can see the top 4 and top 5 are running away, but we need to run away with them. So we using all the battery we have, and we have stayed in front. But the problem for us is that we are not getting DRS. Even Ollie Behrman did not get a DRS, and we will still going side by side, and finally we have overtaken Ollie Behrman. Ollie Behrman getting a little bit here and there for us, but Ollie Behrman has been overtaken, so that was big. That has helped us. Obviously he is still trying to attack us. Haas looking very mighty right now in the Las Vegas GP, but guys, we still have this car with the newest components in the whole grid. we are still fighting. So let's see what we can do. Obviously the battery is really low and Oliver Man will get the DRS, and he is getting the DRS. And look at that, guys, I stopped using the battery because I thought, you know what, let him by. He will help us catch up to Mark Webber and all of these guys because he has the pace, and at the end of lap 4 he wasn't able to do that much. So we thought, let's use the battery, let's catch up to him and let's overtake him, and then we will be the one who will be worrying about attacking the top 4. So here, with the help of DRS, we are going for it, and into the inside of turn 14 we have done it. We have overtaken Ollie Behrman. He will try to, and that is big. Ollie Behrman has just went into the back of us, well, technically in the barriers behind us, and obviously, guys, I did not do anything. Let's see that again. Even I was confused what the hell has happened, and safety car has been deployed. But let's see, look at that, we went a little bit wide out of turn 14, and Ollie Behrman, just wasn't able to understand where we were going to go, and because of that, well, you can say a little bit that it was our mistake if you think about it. But honestly, guys, Ollie Behrman, well, he got a whiff of, I think, dirty air because he was turning but he wasn't able to turn. So I think dirty air also played a big part in that. Honestly, I think it was a little bit our fault too, but honestly, guys, these things have happened. We did not get any penalty, so that was big. So here at the end of lap 7, the race has resumed. So we are going to use everything, and the safety car is in, and we are go for the safety car, and Sainz takes it from Max Verstappen, Russell, Almor, Kelly Mayer, Antonelli, Mark Webber. But we are here in P22, well, P20 now, because obviously Hülkenberg did pit with us, and where we go through the inside of turn 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. We have overtaken Bortoleto, Senna, Piastri, so it was 3 cars at the end, and Lawson has stayed in front. But obviously, guys, the Constantino effect will be massive this back, so we can obviously brake a little bit later, go for it, and we have gone for it in side by side with Lawson, and we have overtaken Liam Lawson in the V carb, and now we set our sights on Lando Norris, who is in P15. Obviously, guys, Lando Norris also took a penalty this race. Even Piastri did, Ayrton Senna also, all of the top guys right now took a penalty. For us, the good news is that Lando Norris and Piastri are near us right now, and obviously because we have the new tires, we will be able to attack them and through the inside of turn 10, and we have done it. We are now trying to overtake into the strip here, and we have used all the battery we can, and we have overtaken Lando Norris now. Now we have to set our sights on Lance Stroll, but obviously the first lap of the safety car, you do not get the DRS. That was very helpful for us. We are now P15, so we need to overtake Lance Stroll, all of these guys, to get back into the points. Let's see, can we do it again into turn 12? We have gone for it, and Lance Stroll has been overtaken. So Pepe Marti, Yuki Tsunoda, all of these guys are honestly way too slow for us right now with a new set of tires. These guys on 9 lap old mediums, so I need to do a big game, and we have gone for through the inside. That was Yuki Tsunoda trying to overtake us, and we were able to catch up, and we were able to overtake Pepe Marti, but we had to go a little bit wide to give Pepe Marti a little bit more space than obviously I give, because obviously, guys, after Ollie Behrman, well, DNF, I was a little bit conscious about how to attack every other drivers. I did not want to make too many mistakes, but here we are in the slowest part of the track, but we have gone for it through the inside of Charles Leclerc, and he has been overtaken, and he does not even have the pace to attack us now, and we have stayed in front. 10 laps old mediums for these guys. Obviously we are on 5 laps old hard tires, but obviously, guys, the 2 laps we did under the safety car, so it technically is 3 laps old tires. So here we are with Yuki Tsunoda, and we are now going to overtake him, and we, I think, will be able to overtake him, and we have done it. Now we are going to attack Gasly, but guys, obviously Yuki Tsunoda got the DRS, but we, through the inside of both the drivers into round 14, have overtaken Gasly. Let's see that from the other angle, and look at that, guys, through the inside, a big dive bomb for us. Both the drivers were unsettled and we were able to attack him. And obviously this was honestly guys the only opportunity, because on lap 11 the drivers are going to start to pit. Well, at the end of lap 11 these guys will start to pit, so we need to attack these guys and overtake them, because as soon as these guys will pit, they will be faster than me. So here at the end of lap 11, look at that guys, people have started to pit. There aren't many who pit in front of us, but that doesn't matter to us. We need to attack all the drivers we can, and Mark Webber has been caught by us. So we, with the help of these new tires and Mark Webber on 12 laps old medium, can't defend, and we have gone and taken the P6. Obviously the P6 isn't really that big, because obviously the drivers behind us are getting faster, but here is Hamilton and we have overtaken him on lap 12. At the end we have able to overtake Hamilton, so we need to now do very amazing qualifying laps, 3 to 4 qualifying laps, so that we can get into the pits and get some points in this race and get some big one at that. So here starting lap 13, 3 laps to go for us to do a pit stop, and here we just had Yuki Tsunoda who went into the pits after lap 12. So Max Verstappen still doing a lap, but on lap 15 guys, look at that, look at that, Sainz has so much pace that he has now pulled a pit stop gap on us. That's how fast Carlos Sainz is, and we not able to get a good exit, banging the wall here and there. But still guys, we now will go into the pits, because these tires though aren't really that modern. We need to go into the pits, because guys, Las Vegas is not like other tracks. You cannot defend on this track, on the back straight or the strip as you call it. We will be a sitting duck. Even if we have all the battery in the world, it won't happen, it won't matter, sorry. And here we are out of the pits into P11 in front of Lance Stroll, which is a good thing guys. We are just one place behind the points paying position. Obviously Yuki Tsunoda is also in P9, sorry, so we can attack Lewis Hamilton. And on lap 17 we are going to do that. Lewis Hamilton slow right now with 4 laps, all tires are only 2, and here can we attack Lewis Hamilton, and we go through the inside of Lewis Hamilton into turn 8, a place where you do not attack, and we have done it 8, 9, 10, still going side by side, but finally we have overtaken Lewis Hamilton, and finally we will go and attack our teammate guys, because we need to get as many positions as we can, because even Jack Doohan is 3 seconds in front. We need to do something about that. So on lap 18 we were able to catch up to Yuki Tsunoda, but guys, honestly it was intentional, the gap I made to Yuki Tsunoda. I was actually 3 to 4 tenths behind Yuki Tsunoda, but I made a little bit of a gap, because I know that Lewis Hamilton will get a chance to attack Yuki Tsunoda. I did not want to happen that. So here we go through the inside and get a really big toe on Yuki Tsunoda, and the good thing for us is that Yuki Tsunoda is in P10 and Hamilton was not able to attack. But here Yuki is not going to let us by though. He will attack us and we have to defend a little bit too hard, but into the braking for turn 1 we have overtaken Yuki, and Yuki has ruined all his turn or the exit he got. But here we are at the end of lap 19 and Yuki will try to get the DRS off of us. Obviously we will try to give him, but he is a little bit too far behind, so we have to now go and attack Jack Doohan, because he should not run away, because look at that, 3.7 seconds in front is Gasly, and here we go in front of Jack Doohan, and that was an easy overtake. Obviously Jack Doohan and Jack Crawford right now kind of the first contenders, because guys, I don't know if I really want to sign Carlos Sainz now, because he honestly is way too expensive for me to afford him. So here we are on lap 23 guys, we were not able to catch up to Gasly. Honestly I think guys, I went way too low on the rear wing, and because of that I wasn't able to get a good exit out of the big corners, and because of that Gasly starting the last lap is 1.3 seconds in front. I was catching Gasly, but only by 3 tenths, 4 tenths. The biggest gap I was able to pull was just one lap, in which I was getting around 8 tenths faster than Gasly, and then he pulled the switch, was able to get himself way faster. But someone, guys, who was way faster than everyone else was Carlos Sainz, who wins the Las Vegas GP by 8 seconds to Max Verstappen. 8 seconds, guys, that is big. That is honestly big. Williams looking very feisty right now, with Russell into P3, Albon P4, and Antonelli P5. So here we have lost way too much ground to Williams, but I think, guys, they are now enough far behind us that we do not have to worry about them. The people we have to worry about is the McLarens, who will be scoring 1 point with Lando Norris, and we do a good job in P8. Honestly, guys, annoying for us, because I really want to say is that we should have done much better job here, but I was just a little too slow coming out of the final corners. Well, lap 18, lap 14.
Checkered flag and wins.
A great display of dominance today, Crofty, by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
And it's time for that special moment for our special 3 today. The podium awaits our top 3 finishers. But there can only be one winner, and that winner today is Carlos Sainz. The top step awaits.
And obviously, amazing race though still, guys, but I should have been able to attack, well, at least till Calimero or even Andrea Kimi Antonelli. But guys, honestly, it was because, well, the problem for us was that I did not have much rear wing, and I drive better when I have a little bit extra rear wing. So that happened. Honestly, it is a little bit annoying, but can't really say. So Ayrton Senna is running away with the championship, and George Russell, though, has caught up a little bit, but 38 points in just 2 races is honestly a surmountable gap. So we are in P9 and P10, and we are right now P5, only a little bit behind McLaren. That is 34 points. And can we catch up to McLaren? It will be a little bit of an uphill battle, but let's see, can we fight that battle, and can we get ourselves the P4 in the constructor? That will be big points and big money for us. So guys, if you are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next one.